Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Marwell Manor Farm. So we got the RT warming up over here. Today we are going to be seeding. We've got the Colty plough doing its thing over here somewhere. It should be at least. Yeah, it's doing one of the last headlands. I think it's on the second to last headland. Gotta jump in this and get as I shut it down, get it going in the field over yonder. I don't know what crop we're actually going to plant. I may look at throwing in some wheat or barley, something different. I'm not too sure yet. We'll figure that out once we get to there, because we've been making a lot of money. I may just do solid canola. I don't know, because I am trying to get another field and, well, prices, yeah. And I still don't know what field to get. Ideally one with a crop in, obviously. I can kind of make a bit of money out of that. But we shall cross that bridge. Now let's look at our price and stuff right now. That's contracts, that's animals. Why do I always forget where it is? There it is. And also there is a possibility that I'm going to have to dash during making this video, as I am expecting a package to be coming. Unfortunately, I missed it yesterday. I was in the shower. So, I don't even know if I'll be streaming today, because I need to be able to hear it and just go. So, soybeans, the price is still up, but it is on the way down. Sunflowers, canola is mediocre. But that's soybeans. Yeah, we didn't do soybeans. We did actually oats. So I forget. Whatever. Actually, what did I... Oh, it's not going to say anymore. What did I last do? Oats, yeah, it was oats. Thought so. In that photo list. I forget what it was over here. Wrong one. Wrong one again. There we go. Happy days. Barley's not too bad, so we could do barley. Something different. One of your... typical crops per se. Yeah, we'll do barley. Why not? Be a high yielding crop too, I think, barley. So as long as it's looked after, it should do okay. Alrighty, do I have a course set up for this? What field is this? I should know the field numbers by now, 15. But I don't. Yes, I do. Question is, will it work? Nearest waypoint, has that got the islands in it? Yeah, it does. First waypoint, drive course, we're on barley, good to go. So we'll let that do its thing. I wasn't going to get this going until the Colty plough was actually done, but we more as well at this point. It's not got much remaining to do. Now once that's saved, something I do need to do, go to the garage and repair this, because I forgot to do it. So it should go at a decent speed. Alrighty, so this truck, we need to go get the seed tender put on. So what I shall do is actually just running and get the seed tender. I think it hooks up to this. I'm pretty sure it does. I forget, it has been a while. Get the seed tender on there, as we're going to be doing that now. So in hindsight, I should never have put this box back on the back end of it, but yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm going to throw out a question quick. YouTube has been compiling people's subs. Why is that out? Wait, oh, did I not set it to seed? Okay, back to where I was when I found the tractor. The truck. YouTube's been compiling people's subs from the YouTube gaming thing that they had it was 2 separate subscriptions, I think, at one point. Why, I don't know. Don't ask questions. It's beyond me. But they saw somewhere. I forget where now. It could have been on the dashboard somewhere. So something that you guys not necessarily would have seen. I forget. But they've been compiling them together. And I've noticed, for me, Northern Alex, someone that I talk to not that often, but now and again we do speak. YouTube's been pushing all of his videos through, and I was scrolling through my sub box today, and literally one good chunk of it from today's videos were literally all of his stuff from 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, sort of thing. Now, I don't know if that's him releasing them. I'm probably actually going to shoot him a message on Discord asking out of curiosity. But it's also somebody that I've not seen in my sub box for a hell of a long time. So I'm wondering if my videos are doing that to any of you guys as well. Because I have noticed, and... oh, am I going to need the wheel? Yes, I will need the rent the wheel loader. Crap. I have noticed that the subscription things are all over the shop. Now, I'm not chasing them. I really couldn't give a crap. But it's weird. It's weird to try and figure out what on earth's actually going on, because over the weekend, and I think I touched on this subject yesterday, the last 3 digits is what I usually talk about. It's been 49,000 for a while now. 49,100 and... so over the weekend it was 49,150. I remember seeing that. As of the time of me recording this, it is now 49,109. And it fluctuates so incredibly. Now it's almost like there's bots coming to the channel subscribing and unsubscribing at this point, is what it looks like. Because it's just so inconsistent. I'm not seeing these people subscribing or anything like that. It's weird. I should really double check my emails to see if I'm seeing a influx of people subscribing over the weekends. But it got me wondering, if YouTube is compiling all of that, I wonder if it's something stupid as the YouTube gaming things screwed up the sub box, and the people that subscribed over there at one point are all of a sudden getting flooded with all of my videos, and that's pissing them off and they're unsubscribing, which I would as well. That's why I want to message Northern Alex to see what's going on out of curiosity, because that's something I would typically unsubscribe from a channel from seeing if they dumped up a crap ton of videos. It's annoying when it floods your subscription box like that. I've unsubscribed from channels in the past for it. But I got a feeling I know what's going on with Alex, and I don't think that's him doing it by any means. So it's a weird one. It'll be interesting to see. It'd be also interesting to find out from you guys what's going on, if you guys see any of those changes. Okay, so this is a weird one, because you got to disconnect that, and I've got to go over here, disconnect this, go put the 5th wheel on, because that whole thing only attaches if there's a 5th wheel trigger, hook a machine up to it again, disconnect it from the trailer. The horse thing should really have a manual attached system on that one. So that is a absolute pain in the ass, let me tell you. Now I know that's updated, and I wouldn't have that issue if I updated it, because the legs sort of extend down so you can just drive away from it. At the same time, it doesn't bother me one bit having to take this off with a forklift. To me, it's actually kind of fun to be able to do that. Now, presumably the reason he's done that is people have had it loaded for whatever reason, complain that they can't take it off. I don't know. Or just consistency with the rest of them. I think I'll leave it as is. It makes for good thumbnails at times, and extra stuff to do, which I feel the game desperately needs. As I crash into the chassis. Alright, drop that. Throw the fifth wheel on. And a lot of people have asked me, actually, with this truck, how do I get the horse thing on the back? And all you just need to do is that put the fifth wheel on the back and it will connect. It's the horse thing looks for a fifth wheel to connect to. That's how it works on the stock in-game trucks. So no witchcraft or editing that I've done on that piece, at least. That's one of the reasons why I don't really want to mess with this truck too much, is I have edited a good chunk of it. The suspension and all that good stuff. Okay, so jump into this. Now this obviously, what is it? It may actually be able to lift that. Combined is 9 ton. It may be able to lift it. If not, I could probably. Well, 2 ton weight or something. It may lift it. Either way, I'm gonna need. This is exactly what I mean. You literally need 3 pieces of equipment to unload this thing. Because you can't unload it. Not that I've been able to see. You can't unhook it from the trailer and then disconnect the tractor. So if I disconnect it, it will go to 1 unit, but that one thing is telling me to connect it again. So it connects it. So that tractor is hooked onto this until I take it off. It's stupid. That's one thing where it could almost do with like a manual attached system. Manual attached should probably be able to actually. Should be okay with it. Will it lift it? Oh, how no? Okay. We are. Unless I had. How much is this weight? I'm maybe able to get away with doing something here. I'd love to be able to use this thing. That goes up to 2.5. I don't think that'll be enough. You can try it though. I will have to take it into the workshop there to put the extra weights on, which is so irritating with that. I really wish SOB left the script on it, probably because they wanted it to go on console, so they couldn't do that. But talking about the whole console thing, actually this would be a good way for this. May have to buy another one. Talking about the whole console thing, it's something that someone mentioned in yesterday's. Wait, it breaks. Mentioned in yesterday's live stream, which was interesting. I don't know how true this is because I haven't seen it said myself. Apparently, the real dirt stuff is coming to console. And we got talking about scripts and consoles and all that good stuff. And someone said, "Well, isn't that a script?" And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Not unless they found a way of doing it using stock in-game code, which is very possible. It could be stuff that's buried in the game and that's unlocked, and it's something that Giants had planned to do but they never put into place. That does happen a lot, actually. Alright, that's a full rack of weights there. So, I don't know. Again, I don't know how true that is, if it is coming to console or not. Alright, so it's 10 ton on the rear of this now. Wow. Not 10 ton, but 10 ton combined weight. I don't think it'll be able to lift it still. I think either way I'm going to have to get a wheel loader down. I shouldn't have left it. I filled the thing up and then realised when I initially put this on, crap, I'm going to need to take this off. Now, I don't know, actually. Could I? I probably couldn't have unloaded that. I probably could have done the seed, but the fertilizer, could I? I don't know if you can unload this, actually. No, you may have been able to. What I may actually have to do is just extend this. Or can I lower the 3-point so it's taking the weight off the back axle? Yeah, that may work. Just drag it along the ground there. Lift that up. Fingers crossed. Nope. Stay on the trailer. Thank you. Alright, should have done it to begin with. We'll load it. Oh dear, oh dear. And because I goofed, I have a hard time putting in the money myself to do this. Lease, back, over to this. And it's times like this I've always said, why the hell do wheel loaders have the pallet forks? Like, why would you be using pallet forks on a wheel loader in Farming Simulator? Yep, this is why. And we'll lease that ourselves because it's not even 100. That I'm okay with, obviously. 17 minutes and we've not really accomplished much. You guys are probably having a good laugh though, I would hope. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the bags down there. So reset that. And reset that. Unfortunately, the forklift down there doesn't pick it up neither. I think stock in game it's 3.5 ton. The one I have, thanks to Nathan. Was it Nathan? I think it was Nathan that did it in the end, because I forgot how to do it. Yeah, it was Nathan. There's no we about it. He set it to like 5 ton or something for me. So it was actually usable a bit more than for some of the stuff in the game. I think that was for the fertilizer stuff as well. This wheel loader is actually phenomenal. The detail on it's insane. It's one that I'll probably use quite a bit more when we get onto doing silage on Oakfield instead of the JCB. Perfect timing. This whole time I knew I had to get that going because of the... So this weighs 20 ton, and the back end's still floating. Says a lot. Says a lot about the weight up here. So it's probably about 10 ton of weight up front. Let's say 5,000 litres each, give or take. There's no way of actually finding out how much this whole thing weighs. I can tell you for a fact I am not going to make the same mistake. He says. No full well he probably will. Back away. Ta-da! What's that, 16 ton? and without it, it is, well, 8.5. So yeah, working out from there. But this thing actually is, yeah, incredibly detailed. Incredibly detailed. Alright, garage, leased equipment, get rid of that first, yes. And this is why I had a hard time spending 9 grand on getting that thing myself. So we can just do that. And it'll be good to go. So we've finished that field, that's good to go. Actually, let's see if we can unload this. No, you can't. I could have unloaded it into a trailer if I wanted, but I don't think I would have been able to overload from a normal trailer into this. So even then I would have been SOR. Actually, you know what, it did a good chunk. It has missed some areas though, which is interesting. Not sure what that's all about. We'll just slowly take a cruise. I forget what the controls are for it. Oh, that'll be fertilizer first. That's the downside to using a Xbox controller on the PC, is the help window. Sometimes it will, you see me getting out of tractors, jumping up and down, that's me trying to get the controls to go back to Xbox. So we'll go into this. It's out of seed, it's not particularly out of fertilizer, but we will. Really? Of course it would be on that side. We will fill it up, obviously. I actually need to fold this, it gets to it easier. Then we'll go over to that, because this will make for a good thumbnail. Switch the HUD back on. No, not F1. Screenshot has been saved to gallery. Yeah, I forgot that works. Stop driver, nuke the course. Thank you very much. And this is where I can nuke that. I'll have to do the glitch. Yeah, that's from me. Okay, apparently we're doing seed first. Why is that? Isn't it? Is it better with it lowered then? I thought I always had to raise this. That was, yeah, getting hung up on me. Oh, that's right, yeah, I'll just come from this end. And grab us the thumbnail. Hopefully I got it. One of them at least. Alright, now we'll swap over to fertilizer, which of course it just fills it from the same spot, but hey, I'm not going to move around. We're here. And fold that up. And that is that. And fold the cover up, otherwise it will stay open while on course playing. It kind of does my head on that. Not an issue with courseplay by any means, but That's just something to bear in mind. Back up at nearest waypoint, drive on. Still on barley, good to go. Alright, that should be... That may actually do the whole entire field. And I won't fill this again until it's empty. And this can just go wait in the sidelines. Of course, I've got to go through and get some of the stuff it missed. I wonder why it's stopping and then... It's almost like the fertilizer's not kicking in there. I bet you that's what it is, actually. I bet it is seeded, but the fertilizer's not kicking in. Oh, it's way fertilized here. That's why. That's 50%. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense what's going on. Alright, so what we'll take a look at as well is new fields to get. Park up here and go to that and go to lands. Now field 11 I was tempted to get. It's a good sized field, but it's probably quite a lot of money. Well, that's not too bad actually. Now we've got field 17, 16, which we could get right now. They're not bad pricing either. Field 1. Again, that's a decent price. Field 11 I think is what I want to get. Field 5, that's up there, but that's monstrous too. That'll take a long time to do. That's almost comparable to field 18. So is 11, to be fair. 11's huge, but it's a interesting shape. That's the thing, do I go for a smaller field or do I go for a larger field? I would say go for a larger field, where you could make most profit out of, and I know there's crop in there right now, but I won't buy it until there's crop in there again. Anyway, 442,000. I don't think we have much more grain we could sell. Yeah, we've got bits of everything that we could sell, but again, I don't like leaving myself completely out of grain. So I think we'll have to hold off on that one for a bit until the next harvest, but with the next harvest, the barley out of the two fields, that'll make us more than enough. Let's actually take a quick run over. That's probably where we'll end. Oh, we've got the poplars at some point to do as well again. Go over to it. So field 11 right here. So basically we'll be just come through this field here, I presume, to get to it. Through a gateway. And right now it has canola in there too. That'll be a good field. But it's an interesting shape field, is why I like it. Big. It is actually incredibly big. Let's take a quick run over to the poplars and see how they are getting on with. So if they've started to regrow yet, I don't know how that works. Oh yeah, they do. There they are. Regrown. And they could probably actually do with some fertilizer being spread down. I don't know if it makes much of a difference to fertilize these. A quick look. Yes, it needs ploughing already with them. What's the point? Yeah, it's hard to say if they may run through with the fertilizer spreader before they get too big. But we'll save that for another time. I'm going to bid you guys farewell here. And go make something to eat, as it is 1 o'clock. I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm not going to be able to stream. Although it was coming up to 2 o'clock when they come last time. So if it's around the same time, like, I can't have a shower or anything because I was in the shower last time. So I missed that. So till next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back tomorrow for Truxim. Jesus, Friday today. Truxim in theory. I'll probably end up recording another video after Eden, and that'll be on Truxton. On the beta. American Truxton, that is. Until next time, catch you guys later. See ya.